Good morning, world. It's your girl, Dominique Spinelli. I heard somebody was looking for me. Here I go. Here I go. Let me show you my fit, though. Fit fire. Fit fire. Got my bow in the back. Fit fire. But I'm here. I'm ready to lay this news down. It's been a great week. I just needed a little time to really get work done so I can get ahead of the curve, right? So I was like, I don't have time to record this stuff. So yeah, I took a little time off, but I'm back. And I'm happy to be here, excited. I wanted to put, because you know how it asks like your mood, I wanted to put groovy, because that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling groovy. I just keep singing, let this groove get you to move. It's all right, all right, all right, oh. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm ready to lay this news down. We've got a lot of meetings tonight, so I will be bouncing around. And yeah, all in the name of news, right? For God's glory. So let us begin laying this news down. The City of Martin will have a Finance Committee meeting tonight at 5:15 to discuss the city budget. The meeting will take place at the Martin Police Department inside the training room. This meeting is open to the public. Guests are advised to enter from the east side parking lot through the single glass door. Good morning, Miss Cindy. An inquiry was made about a vacant building in Union City during this week's City Council meeting. Councilman Patrick Smith asked City Manager Johnny McTurner about the building on Nailing Drive.
Anything about the building on Miles Avenue, about Save-A-Lot building, any inquiries? The residents are really wondering if there's going to be another supermarket right there, because a lot of people in that area don't have transportation. So yeah, I was just checking in to see if you had any inquiries.
James is still on it, as far as I know. I hadn't heard anything about another grocery store or anything going in, but I'll do some checking. But it's a pretty good sized building sitting empty, and really needs to be something in it. I agree.
The Save-A-Lot store was located at the Nailing Drive location for 24 years. It ceased operations in 2025. Oh, Miss Cindy, I love that. I love that. That is exciting. Look at my schedule. I'm going to keep it at the top of my list. See what I can do. Toddlers were in attendance at this month's weekly county commission meeting. A primary topic of discussion was the approval of Weekly County's We Grow Academy, a new daycare option for county teachers. First grade teacher at Dresden Elementary, Brittany Mansfield, shared testimonials of local teachers' struggles to find childcare.
A fourth-year fifth grade teacher at Greenfield Elementary, she's leaving the classroom in May to stay home with her two children, 2.5 years old and 9 months old. She was made aware in January that her current child care provider would no longer be keeping kids after July. After an unfruitful search of daycares across the county, she turned to in-home daycares. The soonest possible opening wasn't until 2027, and that was only for one of her children. There would be no spot for her 9-month-old. It became apparent very quickly that child care is an issue that has no solution. After lots of prayer, her and her husband made the decision for her to stay at home until her children can go to school. You've met Miss Layla. You know, she loves her job and loves her students. This wasn't a decision she got to make for her family, but a decision that was made for her because of lack of childcare.
I call myself multitasking. Hold on. Let me see. Miss Mansfield gave another example.
First grade teacher at Dresden Elementary found out she was pregnant with her second child in February of 25. The next day, she called immediately and got on the waiting list at her first son's daycare, along with other daycares in Lincoln County and surrounding counties. She is so grateful for her daycare, but she is having to drive across the county. Now listen to this. She drives from Palmerville to Martin, then to Dresden, works all day, then drives from Dresden to Martin, pick them up, then all the way back to Palmerville home. So that's 32 miles one way, 45 minutes just to get there. That's 64 miles, and an hour and a half of driving to the children to daycare.
Her final remarks.
I wanted to say in closing, there's a common theme in every one of these stories, and that's each teacher is immediately called to daycare to get on the waiting list after finding out they were pregnant. Not enjoying the news that they were pregnant, but oh my gosh, what am I going to do when I have to go back to work? The child care shortage is that bad, and there's no need for this problem any longer. Teachers don't have to leave their jobs. Lincoln County Schools has presented you with a plan, not a we might do this or we're thinking about doing that idea, but a solid plan that has been thoroughly researched and thought through. Please vote yes.
The commissioners voted 13-3 in approval of the daycare. The commissioners approved the daycare 13-3. Nice. Okay. And then we'll just cut this down. Cut this down. That was such a good meeting. That was on Monday. Phenomenal meeting. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I was like, well, yeah, I got to get all of this. And I definitely got a lot of news from that. Okay. A Tennessee blue alert remains for a man wanted in the February shooting of a Memphis police officer. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigations placed 40-year-old Donnell Maxwell on their most wanted list after the shooting of Officer Torres Molina during a traffic stop at Perkins Road and Aloha Avenue. Torres Molina was critically injured in the February 26 shooting, but was released from the hospital in early March. A reward of $32,500 is now available for information leading to the capture and conviction of Maxwell. He is wanted on charges of first He is wanted on charges of attempted first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. Maxwell is considered to be armed and dangerous and could be in Arkansas, Louisiana, or Georgia. The most wanted list is wild. An arrest was made following an investigation into abuse of a vulnerable. An arrest was made following an investigation into abuse of a vulnerable adult in Jackson. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation reported the arrest of 23-year-old Kumeka Connor, who was working as an in-home caregiver at the time of the alleged incident. Following a referral from the Department of Disability and Aging, the TBI's Medicaid Fraud Control Division began an investigation into the abuse of an intellectually disabled TennCare patient. During the course of the investigation, agents gathered evidence indicating Connor was involved in physical and verbal abuse of the victim. An arrest warrant was obtained for Connor, who was taken into custody of a charge of abuse of a vulnerable adult. Right here. Right here. Okay. Next. The annual Miss UTM Rodeo pageant will take place Saturday, March 28th at Watkins Auditorium inside the Bowling University Center. The pageant is open to all ladies from infant to 20 years old. Contestants will be judged on formal gowns only. Registration begins at 10 and is $40 for beauty only, with side categories a bit... What? Hold on. Run that back. All right. Registration begins at 10 and is $40 for beauty only, with side categories available for additional cost. The winner of the upper division is required to participate in UTM Rodeo Week activities. Junior, teen, and Miss Division queens will be recognized at UTM Rodeo performances April 9th, 10th, and 11th. Weakley County Mayor Dale Hutcherson delivered proclamations at this month's Weakley County Commission meeting. Amongst the first recipients was high school junior at Westview, Annabelle Lovell.
Lovell is a citizen of Weakley County, Tennessee, and has passionately and selflessly served as a proactive volunteer and leader for numerous years with various organizations in Weakley County and across the state of Tennessee, including, but not limited to, the Weakley County Prevention Coalition, the Tennessee Strong Youth Leadership Program, DARE, Drug Take Back Day, and pop-up prevention programs to promote healthy and substance-free lifestyles amongst her peers, with over 500 hours of service dedicated to these organizations and programs. This level is a constant source of help, leadership, and assistance to her school, community, the Weakley County Prevention Coalition, and all individuals who utilize the services of the Weakley County Prevention Coalition.
Mayor Hutcherson also... What's going on? I think I know exactly what's going on. Oh, excuse me. I think I know exactly what's going on. Mayor Hutcherson also recognized humanitarian and this year's Volunteer of the Year for the Tennessee Iris Festival, Angela Hall. Make sure that was written right. I love Miss Angela. She's my buddy. When I worked the, When I worked the Valentine's Day dance, she was there and she had cooked all the food. Such a nice lady, so alive. She's lively. I love that little firecracker.
Award fittingly given to a deserving individual who embodies leadership, persistence, the volunteer spirit, and determination to make the lives of seniors and all fellow community members more enjoyable and sustainable. And it is fitting that Ms. Hall, who is a tremendous credit to the Weakley County community, be especially commemorated for all that she contributes to her society and for recognition as a Governor's Volunteer Star Award recipient. And may I also say that I've witnessed Ms. Hall as well as Ms. Lovell in action. It's amazing what you all do for our community. I know, just to give some numbers, you helped hand out over 440 boxes of food this past week alone to Weakley County's in need. And that was all humanitarian work. That was of no cost to the taxpayers. It's just out of the goodness of her heart.
God bless her.
And it's out of the great services we provide here in Weakley County. So thank you for all you do.
Again, I love Miss Angela. And man, can she cook. Union City Council members recognized the service of Robin Francis at Tuesday's monthly meeting. Mayor Terry Haley made the presentation to Francis.
From the sports turf department after working with sports turf for 21 years and has given us really good service and made the ballparks look beautiful and the football stadium. And one of his crowning achievements, I think, was painting the field purple one time. Did you not? Well, it's all right. But we appreciate your service to the city for the past 21 years. And we shall miss you. And we have a little token of our appreciation. If you would come down here, we'll.
A photo of the presentation has been placed on our website at thunderboltradio.com. Sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Yes, you are. TCAT in Jackson and UT Martin are working together to let high school students gain hands-on technical training and earn college credits. UT Martin Chancellor Yancey Freeman and TCAT Jackson President Jaqueen Rainey met at Gibson County High School's Equine Building to sign the agreement on March 10th. This agreement provides agriculture students a seamless pathway to a 4-year degree in the field that helps reduce the time. Hold on. There you go. Redo it at pathway. A seamless pathway to a 4-year degree in the field, period. That's what you're missing. I wrote this one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wrote this one. What was the last thing I said? Okay. Pathway to a 4-year degree in the field and helps reduce the time to completion as well as the overall cost. TCAT also signed articulation agreements with UT Martin in 2022 with TCAT Crump and in 2024 with TCAT Northwest. Let's listen to it back. Hold up. Pathway. Something's not right here, y'all. It's right there in the field. This agreement provides agriculture students a seamless pathway to a 4-year degree in the field and helps reduce the time to completion as well as the overall cost. All right, I don't know what happened there, but I fixed it. I'm just glad I caught it. Last one. Both the Union City High School and middle school bands recently received high ratings for their performances. You going too fast, player. School Communications Director Mike Hutchins said the high school band received a superior rating in their prepared performance and were also judged superior in the sight reading performance category of the West Tennessee School Band and Orchestra Association Concert Performance Assessment last week. The high school band also earned the Tennessee Bandmasters Association Sweepstakes, which is a designation that I think I figured it out, y'all. So I've been having chai. It has milk in it. You know, milk makes you mucusy. It's hard to breathe in here and like in here. And I think that's what it is. And I think I'm gonna have to lay off the chai. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, why? I'm very in tune with my body. I'm like, why can't I? Okay. Sweepstakes was the last word, right? Okay. Sweepstakes, which is a designation that recognizes excellence in marching and concert band performances. That award will be presented to high school representatives at the Tennessee Music Educator Association Conference in January. Union City's middle school band earned an excellent rating in its prepared performance and a superior rating in its sight reading performance. Band director Jason Deem said the Union City bands represented the school system extremely well, which was a testament of hard work and commitment by the students. Okay, y'all, so that is my news for the day. That's all of it. My news for tomorrow is lined up, set up for success. If I add more, I'll just have an overflow, which is great. My goal is to get more for next week. So as y'all know, my birthday is coming. And we've definitely got plans. By God's grace and mercy, I've ended up with a plethora of plans. So I'm going to miss a day in the office for celebration, which means I still got to write the news though. I still got to get it lined up. Now, anything that happens in the meantime, in between time though, all right, y'all. So now you know what I'm going to do. I will see y'all later. Stay groovy.